College. It's often sold to us as the golden ticket to success, wealth, and happiness. But with skyrocketing tuition, crushing student debt, and no guarantees of a dream job, we have to ask, is college ripping you off? And what about international students? The cost isn't just financial, it's emotional, cultural, and personal. Is it really worth leaving everything behind for that shiny degree? Let's dive in. Hey everyone, it's John here again. Today, I want to discuss one of the biggest scams directed at the unsuspecting population worldwide, brainwashing young people into pursuing studies in fields that the world either never needed or won't need in the future, at least in my opinion. There are some exceptions to this, and I'll go into more detail about them in this video, so watch until the end because you don't want to miss this, and I don't want you to turn 40 years old before you realize the truth. Ever wondered why most billionaires quit college or even high school to pursue what they believe in? Let's start with the numbers. In the US, the average college tuition is over $35,000 per year. For international students, this often doubles when you factor in visas, housing, and health insurance. Add to that the cultural challenges, language barriers, homesickness, and a completely different way of life. But what about Canada? Tuition fees are generally lower, ranging from $15,000 to $30,000 per year for international students. Sounds better, right? Not so fast. The hidden cost of studying in Canada is the cost of living, especially in cities like Toronto or Vancouver, where rent alone can be $2,000 a month or more. When you add food, transportation, and utilities, you're looking at a budget that rivals or even exceeds studying in the US. For international students, the costs go far beyond dollars and cents. You leave behind your family, your friends, your community, everything familiar. And let's be real, just because you change your third world passport to a powerful one after 10 years of extreme effort and poverty, or you earn a degree from a prestigious university, there's no guarantee of your happiness. The cultural confusion, the struggle to fit in, and the weight of expectations, it all adds up. So the question is it worth it? Or are there better ways to achieve your goals without sacrificing so much? Many people believe that colleges are where you go to gain knowledge, challenge ideas, and develop critical thinking skills. But let's face it, in reality, a lot of what you're paying for has little to do with actual education. Over the past 7 years of teaching, I realized that high school students were significantly smarter than college students. As soon as a smart high school graduate went to college, they came out a zombie. 90% of the majors offered are practically useless in the real world. Do you really need a degree in art history of the 17th century or gender studies to find a good job? Most of these degrees don't prepare students for the job market. They prepare them for endless debt. Colleges push ideological conformity. Instead of teaching students how to think critically, many institutions focus on telling them what to think. You're expected to regurgitate ideas that align with the status quo or risk being labeled as problematic. The promise of career success is a myth. Schools sell the idea that your degree is the key to a good job, but for most graduates, all they're left with is a mountain of debt and a diploma that employers barely care for. If we're being honest, most students would be better off learning real-world skills, trades, technology, entrepreneurship, or self-directed learning, than spending years in a system designed to turn them into obedient workers rather than innovative thinkers. It's time to rethink the purpose of education. Are you paying for knowledge, or are you paying for a piece of paper that keeps you trapped in the system? Here's the good news. College is not your only option. Today, you can build a successful career without leaving your home or spending a fortune. Platforms like Coursera, Udemy, and edX offer affordable, high-quality education from top universities, all from the comfort of your home. Skilled trades such as coding, graphic design, and digital marketing are in high demand. Many of these skills can be learned through boot camps or apprenticeships at a fraction of the cost of a traditional degree. Additionally, with the rise of tools like ChatGPT, the learning process has become significantly faster. The global economy is shifting. Skills like writing, programming, and consulting can now be monetized online, giving you the freedom to work wherever you are. These options are much more affordable than taking out a loan or using your parents' generational land as collateral. As I mentioned in my previous videos, most developed nations operate like a casino. There's a very slim chance of winning, and it's always the casino that comes out ahead. However, some of the most important skills like carpentry, plumbing, and construction are even more in demand, especially if you have a country with a rising population. It's better to start at entry level, understand the business, and then go and form your own companies and employ others. Here is a simple game plan. 1. Learn about the business from the ground up. 2. Acquire the skills that are lacking in the industry. 3. Seek a promotion to understand the paperwork side of the business. 4. Build relationships with key partners. 5. Explore opportunities to become independent and start your own company. It is crucial to learn about concepts such as investing, assets, and liabilities during this time. The best book you can read to learn this is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I'll leave the link in the description. Now let's look at some useful degrees. Not all degrees are created equal. There are fields where a degree is still essential and almost guarantees a position if you're willing to put in the long years of study and dedication. Let's talk about some of these fields. Doctors. After years of rigorous study and internships, becoming a doctor leads to a stable and high-demand career. Chemical engineers. Companies worldwide are constantly hiring experts in energy, pharmaceuticals, and manufacturing. Lawyers and intellectual property experts. With the rise of global trade and tech innovation, legal expertise in IP and corporate law is more relevant than ever. Doctor of Pharmacy. With healthcare needs rising globally, pharmacists play a critical role in patient care and drug development. These degrees often lead to secure and well-paying jobs, but they also come with their own challenges, including years of expensive education and intense competition. However, if a job is your main goal, pursuing one of these degrees will significantly increase your chances of success. For international students, here's a hard truth no one talks about. Moving abroad for college won't guarantee happiness. Sure, you might earn a higher salary or gain a prestigious title, but will you feel fulfilled? Happiness comes from a sense of purpose, strong relationships, and being true to yourself. For many, staying close to family, preserving cultural roots, and building a life in their home country might bring far more joy than a foreign degree ever could. So ask yourself, are you chasing someone else's dream or building your own? College can be a valuable investment, but it's not the only path to success. Whether you're looking at the US, Canada, or anywhere else, take a step back. Evaluate the costs, financial, emotional, and cultural, and explore alternative paths like learning a trade, online education, or freelancing. Because here is the thing. Just because you think you are going to a paradise of different people as an international student, the reality is far different. I mentioned this in my immigration video. I'll link it up there in the cards. A simple thing like your religious belief can make things very hard for you and very inconvenient for others. So, give this a thought. It can ruin the life of an entire generation that will be born in your house. Remember, education is about empowerment, not just a piece of paper. What do you think? Is college ripping you off? Hit that like button to let me know you found this helpful, and let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, share this video with your friends, family, or anyone who might be debating their next big step. Your support helps me keep creating content that challenges the norm and sparks meaningful conversations. Thank you for being here, and as always, stay curious, stay empowered, and stay true to yourself. I'll see you in the next video.